Governor Newsom has proposed rolling back Medi-Cal services for undocumented immigrants in California. What does this mean and what can I do about it? In his May revised budget proposal, Newsom proposed three things: capping Medi-Cal enrollment for adults over 19, charging existing undocumented Medi-Cal recipients $100 a month starting in 2027, and eliminating long-term dental care for undocumented adults in an effort to close our state budget's deficit. A deficit is when a government spends more money than it makes in revenue. California is faced with an additional $12 billion budget deficit for the 2025-2026 fiscal year. This is in addition to the $27.3 billion in fiscal remedies already made earlier this year. Now, this doesn't include potential cuts to federal funding made by Republicans in Congress and their big bullshit bill. And remember, 2/3 of our Medi-Cal budget comes from the federal government. So why the deficit? The budget deficit is a result of many factors. Newsom points to Trump's tariffs, predicting that they will cost the state $16 billion through next year. Earlier this year, the Los Angeles wildfires also had a devastating effect on our state. And the tax deadline for LA County, the most populated county in the state, was pushed back to October, adding more uncertainty to our state's revenue. In March, it was also reported that our Medi-Cal budget had a $6.2 billion shortfall, in part because the state spent $2.7 billion more than it anticipated on new enrollment and because of the increasing cost of healthcare overall. Working class Californians are the ones being left to deal with the harsh realities of Trump's tariff war, mass deportations, and cuts to critical safety net programs. And Republicans are promising even more cuts to healthcare with their budget reconciliation bill. We need to stand with our most vulnerable Californians so that they aren't faced with cuts at the federal and state level. So what happens next? It's up to our state legislators to pass a balanced budget by the June 15th deadline. This is where you come in. Contact your state legislators and tell them to reject cuts to Medi-Cal for undocumented Californians, and to generate new revenue by making billion-dollar corporations pay their fair share. Undocumented immigrants are not eligible for federal Medicaid funding. Last year, California became the second state in the nation to expand healthcare access to undocumented immigrants. These funds come directly from the state of California, and Republicans in Congress are trying to penalize every state that uses their own money to provide healthcare to undocumented immigrants. That's why we must also contact our Congress members and urge them to reject this big bullshit budget reconciliation bill. You can go to our Congressional Watch Hub to send an email or make the call right now. Follow Courage California for more and share this video with a friend.